everybody, One of Wisdom here, and it is time.
Wisdom and reap.
That's right. Do you like that new idea? Is it something I should do every time, or is it a no-go? Wisdom and reap. That is, of course. Let me try to click something here. That is going to be the slogan for Life Element Knight Sensei Master Ambush. Now, we previously have done Crankcase. We came in, we did Taekwon Crow, Starcast. Ambush is someone else that, going back to like the Imaginators previews I did, there was a lot of buzz around Master Ambush, so I thought it made sense to just go ahead and take care of that one for you. Here's the artwork looking in at the side. Flipping it around, we got the same thing on the flip side. Again, there's Chaos and Aurora in the background. Master Ambush Life Element Knights. This is the first Knight we've unboxed, so it's going to be pretty cool to see how that stacks up. And again, slogan, Wisdom and Reap. Artwork right there. Very cool, I have to say. That looked really nice when I came in. So how do you open these Imaginators, you're going to say? Well, there's three things. You've got the tab right here. All works better if you have fingernails. That said, and then you've got a tape dot here, and on the other side, centered in the middle. These run $14.99. This was sent out courtesy of the folks at Skylanders Games, so big thanks there, because otherwise, the only way I could have this is if I got really lucky, or I magically transported myself to Australia, used my time machine to come back, and we were here at the pool table. Of course, if I had that, I probably would have left my 3DS in Australia, and I'd have to go back. But that's another story for another day. Something cool that they did here, check this out. This is Life Element, right? And so it's kind of got like the spring green on the inside, and then this flap here, if you note, it transitions to the back side as well. It's got a whole bunch of Life Element logos on it, so I thought that was cool. The packaging for retailers is also nice because of the J-hook, the different options they have. The directions or little FCC warnings, whatever it may be, they're tucked in not with tape, but with plastic, which is amazing. And again, sadly, no stat card, no sticker sheet, no Battlecast card, which that sort of was like one of my secret hopes and dreams for this series. But nonetheless, it would have been a great way. I mean, like if I open this up and there's like, wow, you know, Master Ambush Battlecast card. And now last year they did that, right, with Spitfire and Stealth Elf in the starter pack. Problem being, Battlecast didn't exist at the time yet. You know, it was just sort of like, hey, it's coming. If they would have done that here, I guess it could have even been just a random card if they didn't have an update ready or something. But I think that would get more people into Battlecast, which, if you have not played, is a fantastic game in my opinion. And it's free. You have to spend nothing to get it. Right here, these have proven tricky to open, and I feel like it's because they've gone above and beyond in the packaging, the formation, you know, the grip, the hold, and I think they're doing that to try and prevent, like, oh, hey, look, I found X Skylander with Y limb missing, if you will. So, what I've learned to do here, always hold by the base when you can, and then identify what is wrapped. This is going to be tricky, because the most sensitive part here is going to be the blade, and that's also what's locked in by the plastic. So we may actually start on this side, and it looks like that was a pretty good idea. Now that we've got that freed, we can see that the back is kind of, ooh, I wonder what that is. The back is in, and hey, we got him out. That actually went fairly well. So I think we're slowly improving the art of unboxing Imaginators. Soon I will be the head sensei of the Skylanders unboxing class. But, might already be that, I don't know. But anyway, right here, this is our first Life Element base, and this is our first Knight Battle Class icon. So if I could get that, see, now that I've replaced the bulb, it's too much light. At least in that case. There's a good look at the Battle Class icon. There's the Life Element. It's kind of just a flowing vine. And it seems to just kind of, it's unique as well in that it sort of just seems to do its own thing across the entire base, which is pretty cool, I must say. So there he is, Master Ambush Life Element Sensei. Slogan, once again, Wisdom and Reap. So he would be a big fan of Leaf and Animal Crossing New Leaf. He looks very, very ninja-like, I must say, for a knight. Maybe it's because he has a belt. That's well, something like you would wear. That said, check out these leg guards. This is twofold. You're not going to notice these details in most people's videos because they won't tell you. You just be like, oh yeah, it's like serrated edges, puffy pants, something like that, cuffs, you know, it's cool. Here he is. Wow, gotta go do more. No, we don't do that here. Check this out. If you pay close attention to these, you will actually see, there's a good shot for you. Do you see how they're leaves? So he's got not only, you know, like the shin protector here, but then you've got leaves on the top of it. That's the attention to detail that I love to see in these figures. And that's realistically why many of you are probably watching my videos instead of the ones that open the Skylander Imaginators in 20 seconds and move on to the next one. So right here though, check out the knot in the wood. Very, very cool. I'm trying to figure out what this design is here. This appears to be, I guess, part of his robe. And I don't know, it's almost like some elder elemental type of a design, if you will. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it is there and it's interesting. Same thing here, you can see the knot, which is basically where his kneecap would be. Note the leaves, again, covering that up. Coming around, yeah, that just appears to be sort of a, like an adornment, if you will, on the fabric. Here on his back, you know, is that a fist? God, a light. Now we have it and we don't need it. It's insane. It's reflecting mightily off of that, isn't it? Alright, I don't know if this is like a fist, you know, upside down type of a thing. If it's just a coincidence and that's some sort of a symbol with, you know, 4 pillars or something. I don't know what it is. It all kind of ties in with the design that you see on the underside of his sword here. And what I mean by it all, I'm referring to the crest on the back and then the adornment on the bottom of the robe there. And of course, if you go to the top side of the blade, you've got that same design. It's just kind of etched out. It's almost like mystery case files, you know, mystic dust type stuff. I don't know how to explain it. I've seen it somewhere before, I feel like in several places, but I don't know exactly how to describe it. For all I know, whoever designed this was just like, I'm going to put a face right there. Or, you know, their initials are like DG. I don't know. There's a million ways to read into this. I just feel like I've seen similar patterns in the game before. So anyway, the bottom, black. Life Element logo. There's a nice textured feel here too to the base. The base sizes have actually proven to be uniform. Let's contrast Life and Undead. Boom, same size. Cool, right? What are the bases like this year? They're longer, they're bigger. Why? Taller figures, wider figures, increased display of stances. Look at this. Like, this would have been so difficult years ago with a smaller base. He's balanced quite well, and again, I keep getting ninja vibes from him instead of knight. I don't know why, but, well, actually, I do know why, for the reasons I've mentioned. But it's very well balanced. He's got his hand up here, blocking. He's prepared to strike with the sword in the back. Very, very well balanced. Now, if you pay attention, we swung around here. Note the designs here. The leafy green, I have to say, is a brilliant contrast with the black. It almost makes the black look green in certain lights. That's very hard to explain, but like this right here is a dark green, and then there's this leafy green. It's something I think, if you can't see it here, you'll see it when you pick it up. His face itself, kind of very mysterious, very menacing. There's almost something like, who am I thinking of? Fire Element chick, why can't I think of her name? Swap Force. Don't know why I'm blanking, but that's sort of a similar facial structure there. It's kind of got the eyes of like a cinder, sort of the pullback. You can tie in obviously with a couple of Life Element characters. It's just really well done, and the colors somehow flow together very, very well. The black and the gold kind of seem right at home. So it's a very well done figure in my opinion. And it has that essence of movement like we've grown accustomed to a stealth elf. And it's just, feels in my hand very well balanced. So here comes the portion of the video where I spin it around awkwardly and I attempt to read his background story. So here we go. There were many mysterious things in the mystical bamboo forest, but none more so than Ambush. That's right, that's you. That's who we're talking about. He's listening to us talk about him. Things just got awkward. What do? We'll just continue. The forest was considered to be one of Skyland's greatest natural wonders, and no outsider, good or bad, was ever permitted to trespass. But that didn't stop Chaos's mother After deciding that the ancient trees would make an exquisite display in her royal courtyard, she commanded her army of chainsaw-wielding trolls to chop down the entire forest. Sounds very similar to SSA actions, doesn't it? Chaos and the life element levels. Good times right there. If you haven't watched SSA do that, I haven't played Imaginators, but SSA remains my personal favorite game, and I've been here since day one of SSA. So no bias there in terms of joining at Swap Force or Trap Team, etc. That said, this angered Ambush, the mystical tree knight who saw the atrocity and swore revenge. Wielding his mythic sword, dun 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 dun, he fought off the trolls and forced Chaos's mother into hiding. When Master Eon heard the story, he knew the mysterious swordmaster would make the ideal sensei and promised to quote-unquote go green himself if Ambush would join the Skylanders team. Ambush now trains other knights and those who are not environmentally conscious to cower in fear. So there you go, there you have it. This is Ambush Life Element Sensei Knight Sensei. I'm pretty excited to see how he plays in the game. That's kind of where I'm excited about him. Very cool figure though, I have to say. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments section. You can follow, that was a cool effect right there actually. We should do that with a stealth elf sometime. Anyway, SkylanderClub.com. I created it, I run it, I made it for people like you. Check it out, sign up. I'd love to have you join us. If you've signed up and I haven't activated your account, leave a comment, hit me up on Twitter or something and say, hey, go activate my account, genius, and I'll do it for you. So that said, if you comment with hashtag ambush, I will give you a bonus brick in the Wall of Wiisdom. What is the Wall of Wiisdom, you and Ambush are asking? Wall of Wiisdom is my way of thanking you for watching the videos, for supporting the channel, and what I do at the end of my Wiisdom Plays Minecraft videos, I do bonus bricks, and it's basically an in-game shout-out. I also let you become a Scholar of Wiisdom. All you have to do to become one of those is leave a comment, I'm a Scholar of Wiisdom. Let me know how long you've been watching, let me know what brought you to the channel, and of course, if your username is Master Ambush on YouTube, but for the, brick in the wall, you want to be known as David, just leave that and I'll take care of it for you. I do those at the start, limited number of Scholars of Wiisdom, and then we do usually around 20 bonus bricks. We're almost to 450 bonus bricks. I hadn't been doing them long, so it's going pretty well. If you want in on the action, check it out down below in the description box. We got a ton more unboxings headed your way, and I may try to play the game tonight, so stay tuned for that. But as always, thanks so much for watching. For myself and Ambush, we will catch you back here at the pool table for more Skylander Imaginator unboxing.